Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. I'm Carlos. This is our journey on Pico Island. I'm going to go solo on this one. Laura's actually home editing some videos. So I hope you guys are doing well. I guess our regular followers have been watching our videos for quite a while now, over 3 years. You might be new watching our videos. So we're on Pico Island, one of the 9 islands of the Azores, and one of the 7 regions of Portugal. Yeah, I just decided to do this video, and I think I'm going to call it perseverance. I could also call it frustration, just the way it is. It's the island life, and hopefully the wind's not too bad. I don't have our mics aren't working, and I just thought on the drive here, we obviously have a base where we stay is in Lajes, and as you can see, the wind's picking up, and you obviously see the rainbow behind me. Let me just pause here. All right, I had to come inside. Yeah, it was getting a little too windy. I was enjoying my the rainbow behind me, and that's what made me do this video. Actually, was the rainbow. We did do a video just on a beautiful rainbow I kind of came across the other day, and I'll put the link below so you guys can take a look at it. So I mean, the rainbows here are so vivid. And anyways, driving here to our rental house, the house we renovated about 3 years ago, the rainbow appears again. And wow, just kept getting stronger and stronger. And I was kind of feeling down, I'll be honest with you, kind of frustrated, like I mentioned at the beginning. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to, the rainbow's making me feel good. As I drove towards the house, towards the rainbow, kind of changed my mindset, starting to feel kind of really giddy, kind of sort of like, it's not so bad. There's a lot of people worse off. And for some of you that follow us, our main frustration here sometimes is getting things done. There's a lot of waiting going on, bureaucracy, right? So it's a lot to do with that. Everything else is peachy keen. The island's unbelievable. These islands are unbelievable. The nature is everywhere. It's so beautiful. The landscapes, the scenery, and we preach that all the time. I was born here. I spent lots of time over the years. I know Laura and I have spent half a year here. And we never take this for granted, and we feel privileged. But not everything is, perfect. It isn't anywhere, and definitely not here. And when some of these problems are more caused by men, really, just, when the bureaucracy, the laws, the rules, and then you have people that just don't care when they, workers, like construction workers especially. Those are the ones that I guess that affect this the most. And you need something done. You gotta look for the right person. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. I've shared these before. I know there's other people that are here fixing their houses, building new houses. They're immigrants, they're expats, and they're having the same problems. We're not any different. But sometimes you have to talk about it, because just to remind people that you're not alone, we're not alone. And again, there's worse places that even to do with these problems are there are worse than this. At the end of the day, there is good quality workers here. They're just not. We wish there were more. But when you look at things like the rainbow, the ocean, these mountains here, because you get both the countryside and the ocean, it kind of makes you feel, thank God they're here, because otherwise I might be just having a total freak out on camera, actually. No, but anyways, for those of you that are considering coming to either have a vacation home here, retire, semi-retire, whatever the case may be, I don't want to scare you, because you should still do it, because if you really have, especially if you've been here and you have a calling to be here, spending a month, 2, 3 or more, you should do it, because it's unbelievable here. There's no doubt about that. Just be aware that and plan for things to take longer, and for everything not always be like perfect, going the right way like it's supposed to. And this is the main reason why I did this video, just to talk to you guys, and also to talk to the ones that like me that are here, or sometimes they got to be in Canada or the US and someone else is here doing the work for them, and doesn't always go, and you're just ripping your hair off, you're losing sleep. Don't worry, it's okay. I mean, I just got to get through it. A lot of us are not millionaires. We don't have cushions of money, and we need things done quicker, and sometimes they cost more, and it hurts sometimes, where you just have to go through it at the end of the day, and just look at the bright side. If you have your health, if you're happy, on the island, on these islands, you're enjoying, take some time off, go for a beautiful drive up to the lakes, the highlands. If you're whatever island you're on, you're going to have this nature areas all over. Go for a walk along the coast, a hike somewhere in the forest, and just breathe, basically. Sometimes I forget that. You wake up kind of stressed out, and in this case, I did wake up stressed out today, and this rainbow really helped me. I'll be honest. I mean, it's still out. I mean, it's just so vivid. I mean, yeah, every chance I'm going to film it. Even though we've done a video, I have to show you guys that these videos, I mean, these rainbows don't happen every day in other places. Sometimes I'm in Canada, I rarely see them, right? But the conditions are here because of the mountain. It's a very high mountain, it's a volcano, and close to the ocean. We're right close to the base, and these rainbows just appear, and it gets strong. Sometimes there's a triple rainbow, it's incredible, and I just hopefully it makes you feel better too. If you're in our shoes, where we're like waiting to get some stuff done that should have already been done, and for some of you that haven't been here, just as an example, it's like sometimes people will start a job and not finish it. They'll get a better job and then just leave you hanging. This is one of the things that happens the most often. Mind you, there's a lot of them that don't do this. They'll literally tell you that they can't do the job, right? So I guess this is a bit of a rant, but in a positive way. I guess this is how I'm trying to put it out to you. And we're very happy with our house. I mean, it took a year longer to get it to where it is. Thank God we didn't have anything super major to do with it, but still, it's a lot of things. And we're very happy, and we've rented this house the past year to a beautiful couple, Margaret and Glenn. They enjoyed being here. And now we have a few more things to kind of fix, and we'd like to get that done before the new renters, because we're gonna do this short term and mid-term. And I will put the link to the rental in case anyone's interested. That when we do these videos, or anyone that does them, you should try to be as transparent as you can, because obviously you could go crazy. And you got to be careful. I mean, we have to be careful. We just try to be fair as well. And it was funny that when I was just mentioning, some of the workers not being respectful or not caring or just not being honest, I also said that there are some that are very good, high quality. Thank God for them. And a good example is I actually had someone that said he was going to be here today around 10 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? He was here. And every other time that he said he was going to do something, a job, he did it, and he was on time. And today was no exception. So I'm going to say to you that, there's a good example of someone that I can trust. Other people can trust, and the job's always high quality. His name is Rodrigo. He's the gentleman that did all our appliances here. We did a video when we were getting the house ready, and the stoves, the ovens, the laundry, like the washing machine, everything. And today he came over. He actually came over to do a maintenance on the water tank. And this is going to be a tip. I didn't plan on actually talking about this today, because I didn't know what the maintenance was, what it took. If any of you have a tank here on Pico or in the Azores, calcium, the water, is a problem. It builds up, right? So he says, we got to do this maintenance once a year. And sure enough, he was here right on time. And you'll see I took some footage of it. So use this part of the video as like a tip, because if you don't take care of it, it'll just rot. It crystallizes inside the coil. And there's like a lot of stuff in there. I mean, we had to clean the tank up. He took his time, and all done. Took a couple hours. And again, this is important, because if you let this go, it'll basically rot, eventually the tank, and he was telling me about someone who had a tank for less than not even 2 years, and he didn't do this, and guess what? It kind of fell apart. He had to get a new one. So that's the tip of today's video is get your tanks cleaned, checked, okay? And I'll put his address and phone number. He's located on Pico in the Ribeirinha area, but he's done a lot of stuff for our family, even my uncle, the house we're in Lodge. He's the guy that we count on, and that's a very good example where when you find something really good, someone really good, you know, value, that's valuable, hang on to them. So, obrigado, Rodrigo. Trabalho bem feito. All right, let me just show you how today has been. On and off. So I don't know if you can see out in the distance like a mist. That's rain coming our way. So this is pretty much how the island works. Sometimes you have a nice sunny for a while, and for about 2 minutes you can see the rain come pretty much from that way. Like right now I'm getting some sprinkles on me. You probably can't see it, but that's exactly what happens. So let me just tell you some of the work we have cut out for us here. The other day I tackled the tree here. This is the fig tree. Under it, I had to cut it was kind of a lot of weeds, so I kind of cleared it out. Still a few more. We're gonna burn all this. Unfortunately, we don't like to use any poisons to burn, but there's no other way to get rid of these, what do you call it, like the thorny ramble, whatever they have, bramble. They're pretty much around here. Under here is like lava rock. Same thing here. Hopefully you can hear me through the bit of the wind, but that's the only way. I mean, we can weed everything else, you know, weed whacker, you name it, no problem. I have to actually prune that fig tree. That's some really grows fast, right? So these are like limes, call them tangerine limes here, like beautiful. Nice scented, but yeah, here we don't mind letting it grow a bit because it creates a little bit of a barrier for both of the houses, my neighbor. And yeah, that's it. We still got someone that we're going to come and finish this little area here, the rest of the wall, and barbecue. Been waiting for someone to do this, so hopefully it's soon, and I think it is. And let me just take you let's see, let's go this way before the rain comes. I'll just show you what Laura was doing. All this has been, Laura's been working on. Make it nice. Parsley. Nice. Laura did a really good job here the other day, just clearing a lot of the weeds. I helped a little, but she did a lot of this. Looking good. Can't get rid of all the weeds. You just kind of eat away some. That's another good reason why we put gravel in some areas, and it's working so far. Dragon trees. You can clear all the weeds around here. Very nice, and obviously your succulents, pride and joy. Look at this. We potted some of them. This is all part of. There, feel the wind. It's picked up a bit. It looks like we're back to the sun, which is great. I'll get outside and just do some more weeding. That needs to be done. Now, on that note, we've been waiting basically for the last couple of weeks to have some days like today. It's been raining, windy, not the best of conditions to get outside and start working on the land around your house and all your garden and so forth. But we finally got to do that yesterday, and there was some work to be done. We were lucky that Margot and Glenn, the ones that were a couple that was renting here, they took care of this house like it was their own. We were very lucky, fortunate, and they've been obviously they're gone now, and now we finally have a good weather to just continue on, getting these plants ready, the garden ready for the spring and summer. And Laura just kind of took the whole day basically yesterday, and probably part of the other day as well. And her succulents, you know, changing pots, the stuff you need to do, and looks amazing. Okay, looks amazing. And now I have to do my job here at the back. There's some things I'm going to tackle here. Again, a lot to do with the weeds, a lot to do with some of these brambles that come on, and it's you gotta be careful because they're very thorny. You gotta really chop them down. So yeah, we'll just stay on top of things, and you should come and help me. Speaking of Laura, as I mentioned before, we're splitting duties today. She's back in Lage, where we stay, and I'm here. And she's been working on editing. Hopefully, she's having a good day. I mean, we've both been waiting for some sun, and hopefully, her stress level also went down, just like mine did after seeing that rainbow. And I actually told her to check out my Facebook post, which had a picture of me just staring at this beautiful rainbow. Whew, wow. Spend the last hour just going nuts here on these weeds. Looks good. It's getting better. It's never going to end. I think we're back here tomorrow, Laura and I. And but yeah, I'm almost like I took a shower or something, but I haven't. Listen, glad that you guys got to spend a little bit of time with me today here in São Mateus. While Laura is all the way in Lage, I'll be going home in about an hour. Started the day stressed, like I told you guys. Woke up in the morning, but the rainbow really helped. And you know what else helped? Getting into the ground, getting dirty, getting in the weeds, you know, getting that, you know, just going crazy. That does help. You know, you kind of focus on it. And also on the front, we've been trying to get someone to finish this job here. And part of the frustration and the stress, you know, sometimes waking up, saying, well, where am I going to find this guy? Anyways, there's a guy coming at 5 o'clock today. Hopefully he's a good one. Hopefully he's one of those guys that says, I'll show up, and does. And let's just see what happens. It's a good way to end the day. It's, you know, gives you something to look forward to, that, you know, we might finally get a guy here. And tomorrow morning I'll wake up nice and easy with the birds and the roosters and the chickens. But for today, I think I'll be ending the video. Hopefully Laura had a good day back in Lage. I think hopefully it was some sun there. And she's editing the video for this Sunday. So listen, actually before I leave, you know, for some of you that do watch this for the first time, and if you're still watching this video, we're in tourism, okay? We're here half the year on Pico Island in the Azores, half a year in Canada. And we are, you know, we basically share the island through tourism. It's a livelihood. Small little groups, or we're getting a lot of couples. We're actually, tomorrow we're picking up a couple that's coming in for a couple of days, and they wanted to kind of hang out. So we're going to show them the island and so forth. And we do packages, long stays. We do, you know, various things, more in a slow pace. We encourage people to stay longer on the island if they can, and come off season. Do not come in the summer. Obviously, you can't stop you, and we'll still book you if space is available. But if you want the other 8 months of the year, is also great here. You know, so especially the shoulder season. You know, April, May, part of June, September, October, November, even December. Very nice, and we spent all months here. And obviously, February, January, you know, March is the winter, more rain, more wind, but some people like that. Anyways, I think that's it. Tomorrow's going to be another day, and hopefully we have more news on just the little things that need to be done here at the house, and great. So thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Send me a message, an email, if you have any questions about the island, the Pico Island, the Azores. Feel free to send it to me, because if you have any questions, especially for some of you that haven't been here before, I'm here to answer your questions. Before signing out, I just wanted to toast you guys with this Portuguese beer, Super Bock, nice and cold. It's It's always very rewarding at the end of the day to, you know, have a nice drink, listen to the birds, and look out into the ocean. Actually, let me just show you before signing out. I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, so this is what I look at. Let me see if we can get some closer here. For some of you that have never seen our house here, look, this is how it is. This is through the window of the kitchen. We have a lot of windows, but the day just perfect right now. Sunset, beautiful sunsets here on the island, and yeah, so this is, for us, paradise.